Top news headlines. Over 94% of population of Kurai Assembly constituency get COVID jab as of now. Will cover 100% soon, says MLA L. Sushindro. MASACO observes 75th Independence Day of Manipur. Others' history shouldn't be allowed to overshadow our own, asserts Nando Luang. BJYM Manipur Pradesh to organize cycle rally Yuva Sankalp Yatra on August 16th to commemorate India's 75th Independence Day. A very good evening and welcome to MAMITv Primetime English News. This is MASACO NINGTHOUJAM giving you the latest news updates. MLA of Kurai Assembly constituency, L. Sushindro, has announced that 94.63% of the people of the constituency have received COVID vaccination so far. Total 31,242 out of 33,108 people of the constituency have been inoculated with COVID shots. In a video message, MLA Sushindro informed that private COVID vaccination centers in the constituency will no longer be operational from 25th of August. However, he urged the public to get COVID vaccines or COVID second dose at the vaccination center at Kurai Tinsid Road as it will remain operational. He lauded and credited the club members and people of the constituency for their support in making the vaccination drive a success.
Kurai Kendra gi oina koina vaccination capture si hujik lai is the 33,108 total ki manungda huji akoina huji capture basi 31,245 percentage ta hairaga 94.63% je akoi huji capture lemau river left out percent se masing na 1,773 ni aduga percentage ta na 5.37% je koi huju left out lehori vaccination gi program se live phasi gi tang kumanga da koi vaccination center sing ji close tawru matung da amukka Kurai Tinsid Road ta leiba manung ji ka pa wal horiba khara se masi hairiba tang kumanga gi matung da di register Paragon Club Information Center ki hairiba jaga se ista koi makhata na kapini.
All Manipur United Clubs organization, MASACO, said we should not let someone else's history overshadow our own history. Speaking at the observance of 75th Independence Day of Manipur, organized by MASACO, its president Pairajam Nando Luang said today's event gave us a chance to appreciate our own past by following in the footsteps of our ancestors. He added that the British gave independence to Manipur at midnight of August 14th and 15th, 1947, but not as a part of India, as Manipur had not been a part of independent India at the time. He further expressed pleasure that despite Manipur being a part of India, people of the state are celebrating Independence Day on August 14th as the official Independence Day of the state. Nando asserted that celebrating the day is not anti-Indian.
Manipur si matamdugi political agent stay whatna yamna formal hoina hana kunungi darbar holda miyam mangda si apogi si sanctionatna yamna mu mari lamada yamna tana systematic hoina apogi tongan bading tambagi pirambani masida india ga apogi punchina bagi wapam karinta leite aduna Manipur gi ning tambagi thoram Manipur miyamna paksana pangthogi ba se masi anti indian bagi wapam leite anti national su waite aduga kana gumba Kanglu fruit amagi mayuk to iba akoi thalom amasu nate maramadina Manipur gi miyamna Manipur gi ningtam nabi achida yamna pakchanna pangthokmina ba harau te yam thongdokpa asi yamna tangai phadaba amani.
Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha BJYM Manipur Pradesh will organize a cycle rally Yuva Sankalp Yatra on August 16th to commemorate India's 75th Independence Day. The party today launched t-shirts to be worn by the party workers during the rally at the BJP office. Many leaders of the party will kick off the rally from Kangla Tongbi Yangang Pokpi, Kaithal Manbi, Nambol, Mayang Imphal and Khongjom and converge at Kuman Lampak main stadium. Upon reaching there, Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren, President of BJP Manipur Pradesh A. Sharda Devi and BJP leaders will take part in a pledge-taking event to safeguard the unity of the state. Later, participants of the rally will also get a chance to interact with Manipur Olympians of Tokyo Olympics. President of Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha, Manipur Pradesh, M. Barish Sharma, said around 250 people will participate in the rally, which will cover 16 districts and 32 mandals of the state. He said each cycle will bear the tricolour and also carry placards of various development schemes taken up by the government.
Numit asida date 16 the pangthokadiba rally cycle lakadiba khudimangna Rashtriya Jhanda the national flag asi wangda haptuna akoi independent 75 suba independent day gi mahotsap asi akoi pangthoi amadi bharat ki nagrik ama oina akoi Manipur dasu akoi India flag si paiduna akoi rally asi chachagani.
Under the supervision of Manipur Forest Department and Manipur Organic Mission Agency, MOMA, the Pukri Achoba Development Committee, PDC Charangpat Mayai Lekai, had organized a fruit-bearing tree plantation cum orientation program at PDC ground. MLA of Wangkem Assembly Constituency, K. Meghachandra, Adhyaksha of Thoubal Zira Parishad, Hasina Begum, member of Charangpat Zilla Parishad, P.H. Hiramani, Forest Range Officer Sanasam Samungo, Pradhan of Charangpat Gram Panchayat, S. Imo, and coordinator of MOMA, Dina Oinam, had graced the program, which was based on the theme Go Green, Save the Nature, as presidium members. MLA Meghachandra said, at a time where human population is growing day by day, it has become quite irrelevant to plant non-fruit-bearing trees. If fruit-bearing trees are planted in place of the non-fruit-bearing ones in the hilly areas, then the state will see a new transformation. The economy of the state will also see new changes, the MLA added, and urged the people to start planting more fruit-bearing trees.
adagi fruit bearing trees mayam singsi aikoina chingi jaga singsi su uhiyan ba mayam singsi thagalakwa farm gi wakhalun mayam singsi effectively pangthokphang magadi Manipur sana leba khaibu oiba ngodori bini eduna aikoi punama chingda leibasu tamda leibasu haiba wakhalun tongan ba makhalgi sendang lambi tongan ba makhangi production different activities business ki activity farming activity, tongan ba, anauba, multi-cropping activity.
The program was concluded by planting fruit-bearing trees around the PDC ground area. Sekmai Assembly Constituency COVID-19 Frontline Warrior Group, under the supervision of Sekmai Assembly Constituency MLA H. Dingo, distributed essential items to 150 families living in containment zones of Tairinpokpi village of the constituency and 16 police personnel of Sekmai Police Station. The items were distributed to Sekmai Police Station, Tairinpokpi Ching, Tairinpokpi Tam, Awang Sekmai and Lairin Kabi. So far, essential items have been distributed to 4,000 families of the constituency during COVID second wave. MLA Dingo assured to provide assistance to the people living in the containment zone and to those affected by the pandemic. The National Secretary of Indian Youth Congress Committee Manipur, in charge, Sarifa Rahman, announced that mass enrollment drive of Manipur Pradesh Youth Congress Committee has kicked off from today. Sarifa, during a press meet held at Congress Bhavan, BT Road, announced that all youths of the state between the age of 18 and 35 who support the Indian National Congress can now enroll in the political organization. Interested youths can come to Congress Bhavan and join the organization by making a payment of 25 rupees and filling out the form. The enrollment drive will be carried out at district and block level after observance of the Independence Day on August 15th, Sarifa stated.
I would like to welcome each and everyone across the state to be a part of this political organization. The membership fees of this enrollment is 25 rupees. The forms are available in our Congress office and with each and every office bearer of Youth Congress. And apart from this, we have our website, that is www.iyc.in. If anybody wish, they can download it from the website too.
President of Manipur Pradesh Youth Congress Committee, Mahananda Lunglipam, who was also part of the meeting, stated enrollment drive is being carried out to strengthen the party at grassroots level and to encourage today's youth.
Akoigi lakadoriba tarai thoi suba Vidhan Sabha election asiga mari leinana akoina boot committee da maruina assembly gi boot committee da naharon akoigi thodang amasung party organization gi mapangan kananaba amasung ayeng election da akoi Congress party na mai pakna ba koi masigi akoi si maruina drive asi tawjabani aduga loina na hayeng dagi akoi atop district da atop assembly da akoigi jaga da masigi district level amasung assembly level da drive asi tawjaba haujagani.
Assam Rifles Battalion of IGAR South organized Fit India Freedom Run 2.0 at various locations in Manipur yesterday to commemorate Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, marking 75 years of India's independence. The event was organized with an aim to promote the Fit India movement and motivate troops to stay physically fit. The program aims at encouraging people to dedicate at least 30 minutes of physical activity in their daily lives, Assam Rifles stated in a press release. Volunteers of the Kaching District United Club Organization, Kaduko, seized 57 bags of urea which was being brought to Sugnu Assembly constituency of Kaching District. The fertilizer bags were seized from a truck that piles Hyanglam to Lamjau Inter-Village Road and are reported to be the quota of one MLA of Imphal West District. The incident came at a time when farmers of the state are facing acute fertilizer shortage. General Secretary of Kaduko, M. Manishore Kuman, said the handing of fertilizer by an MLA of Imphal West District to Sugnu Assembly constituency, which is not in need of fertilizer, can only mean that fertilizers are not being distributed to the districts which are in great need of it. The urea bags were being secretly brought in from Imphal through the Hyanglam to Lamjau Inter-Village Road in a suspicious manner. Kaduko stopped the persons and on further interrogation, it was revealed that the fertilizer bags belonged to one MLA of Imphal West District. The seized urea bags along with the persons were handed over to volunteers of Sugnu Assembly Club. It's time for a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
LX Sublimation. Pauna Bazaar Imphal, JMG Shopping Complex, first floor. Mafam asida mag-printing, cover printing, t-shirt, keychain, photo frame, sublimation ki pot khuding mag wholesale da pangbigani. Items available are mag-printing, cover printing, t-shirt, keychain, photo frame. All the mentioned items will be available at wholesale rate in LX Sublimation.
Welcome back after the break. Moving on to the national news, India reported 38,667 new COVID-19 cases, with 478 people succumbing to the infection in the last 24 hours, according to the data released by the Union Health Ministry. Total recoveries were at 3.13 crore across the country, while active cases stood at 3.87 lakh. In the last 24 hours, active cases increased by 2,446 and 35,743 patients were recovered. The recovery rate further increased to 97.45%, while the weekly positivity rate continued to remain below 5%. A total of 63.80 lakh vaccine doses were administered in the last 24 hours, which brings the total tally of doses administered to 53.61 crore. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today announced that the 14th August will be observed as Vibhajan Viveksha Smriti Divas, or Partition Horrors Remembrance Day, a day before India celebrates its 75th Independence Day. He also tweeted that partition's pain can never be forgotten and millions of India's sisters and brothers were displaced and many lives lost due to mindless hate and violence. In memory of the struggles and sacrifices of the people, 14th August will be observed as Partition Horrors Remembrance Day, he announced. The Prime Minister stressed that the day will serve as a reminder to keep the social divisions at bay and strengthen the spirit of oneness. In a second tweet, Prime Minister further stated that may the Partition Horrors Remembrance Day keep reminding the people's need to remove the poison of social divisions, disharmony, and further strengthen the spirit of oneness, social harmony, and human empowerment. The country's top child rights body, National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, NCPCR, has summoned Facebook officials on Tuesday for not responding to its notice flagging Congress leader Rahul Gandhi's Instagram post allegedly revealing the identity of a 9-year-old who was allegedly raped and murdered. The Commission has now asked Facebook officials to appear on Tuesday in person at the NCPCR office or through video conferencing, along with the details of action taken. A Congress leader said today that the account has now been restored. Mr. Gandhi last week met with the family of the 9-year-old girl and asserted that he is with them on the path to justice and will not back down even an inch. Later, he posted a picture of his meeting with the girl's parents and on Twitter and wrote in Hindi, "Parents' tears are saying only one thing: their daughter, the daughter of this country, deserves justice, and he is with them on this path to justice." The Alpha I today announced an extension of its unilateral ceasefire for 3 more months. This has been confirmed by the United Liberation Front of Assam Independent, Alpha I. They had announced a ceasefire on May 15th this year for 3 months, stating that the decision was taken in view of the COVID-19 pandemic. The outfit, while saying that the 3-month ceasefire ended on Saturday, August 14th, 2021, stated that now it has extended the period for 3 more months. The decision to extend the ceasefire has been taken by Alpha I bears significance at a time when both the outfit and the government have expressed their willingness to come to the talk table. At the same time, the militant organization, unlike previous years, has not given any call to boycott the 75th Independence Day celebrations. The Assam government has said the law on protecting cattle in the state will also help avoid clashes centered on beef consumption. He also said that the bill was moved on the first day of the assembly session and the intervening period was of almost 30 days. A few amendments were ready to be considered. However, the opposition could not present them with proper facts. The cattle bill is nothing but improvement of the 1950 bill of the then Congress government, he said, and added the bill is inspired by Article 48 and thoughts of Mahatma Gandhi. The Assam Assembly today passed a bill to regulate slaughter, consumption and transportation of cattle amid a walkout by the opposition parties in protest against the government's refusal to forward the legislation to a select committee. Speaker Biswajit Daimari announced the Assam Cattle Preservation Bill 2021 as passed. And now, before we wrap up, the top news headlines once again. Over 94% of population of Kurai Assembly constituency get COVID jab as of now, will cover 100% soon, says MLA L. Sushindro. Amuko observes 75th Independence Day of Manipur. Others' history shouldn't be allowed to overshadow our own, asserts Nando Luang. And BJYM Manipur Pradesh to organize cycle rally Yuva Sankalp Yatra on August 16th to commemorate India's 75th Independence Day. And that's all for the Primetime English News. Thank you for watching.